Hi, my name is Liz and I'm a program coordinator with the Louisville Free Public Library. Today we're going to make a winter holiday card together. It's fun because it's full of glitter and confetti and you can shake it to make your family smile. For this project you will need some of the following supplies: envelopes of different colors, cardstock paper in different colors, glitter or confetti or micro beads in different colors. We've gone with a snowflake pack that's blues and whites and silvers, and sort of a holiday multicolor pack with greens and golds and other colors. You'll also need the winter shapes template, a roll of foam tape, a clear piece of acetate which can be found in the scrapbooking section usually of a craft store, and some general tools like a pencil, scissors, X-Acto knife, and glue stick. Since the paper we'll be working with is about 8.5 by 11 inches, you'll want to cut it down to fit the envelope size we are using. We're using an A2 envelope, which is 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. So our paper that we'll want to cut down should be 5.5 inches wide and 8 inches tall. So I made the mark on my paper at 5.5 inches and then drew a line with the pencil. And then I also want to make it to where it's only 8 inches tall. So I'm going to draw a mark at 8 inches and then with my ruler just draw a line to the center line. This is the side of the paper we're going to use for our card, and this is the side of the paper you can use for either another card or the back to your window. For this part we're going to fold the card, and that way it's ready to go for the next step. Because it's December, I chose to make holiday cards for our shaker cards. So we've got different shape templates. One is a snowflake, one is a tree, one is a circle, which can be used for a snow globe or an ornament, and the other is a square, which can be used as a window pane or a gift box. But get creative and use whatever shapes you want to use for your card. Once you've got your shapes cut out and you've decided which one you want to use on your card, you can place the shape template on your card and trace it with your pencil. Once you have your shape traced on the card, it's time to cut it out. This is something you'd want to use your X-Acto knife for. This is something you've got to be careful with, but using scissors would just be too frustrating on cutting this out. So an X-Acto knife is what you should use for this. Once you've cut out your shape, you can just pop it out. And here's where you can clean up any imperfections that you might see. If you see any pencil marks, you can just come back in with your X-Acto knife and you can cut that shape out. I'm just cutting off the places where I still see pencil marks. You can also just use your pencil eraser to erase those marks if you choose. The next step is creating the window for your shaker card. So we've got this clear acetate here. It's a little hard to see, but you'll just want to cut a size that will just cover your shape. So I'm going to cut about here and here because I don't want to use up all the acetate on this one card. So I'm just going to cut some to fit as a window on my shape. And just using some glue from a glue stick or double stick tape, you can attach this clear acetate to the back side of the front of your card around your shape. So I didn't have any flat double stick tape, so I just used a glue stick for this part. And then I'm going to attach the acetate and create the window for our card. And now comes the really fun part of this card. You get to take the roll of foam tape and put just a little bit around your shape on all sides. You want to make sure that the confetti, glitter, and micro beads are not going to fall out of your card. So you want to make sure you're creating a little wall around your window here. So you can see that we've got the wall of foam tape around our shape. This is where we're going to pour that confetti glitter microbead mix so that it can be something that we shake in the window. So if you picked up one of our craft supply kits, you got one of these little baggies of fun glitter. So I'm just going to take about half the baggie and pour it into the middle here. I'm going to try and do it neatly so that our micro beads and our glitter don't go everywhere. We've got some big snowflakes in here. We've got different color confetti glitter. And I'm using only half the bag because then I can make another card with the other half of the bag. But I do want a good amount in here so that there's enough to shake when we make the finished part of our card. So if you can believe it or not, our card is almost complete. The last part is just adding one more stabilizing piece of foam tape towards the bottom of the card, and then cutting out a piece of paper that will fit over that and create a nice background for your window. You can use a different color, like you could use a blue if you wanted for the snowflake card, really a pattern paper or anything that you have on hand. The next step is just peeling off the backing to show the adhesive for the shaker card. So all of my pieces of foam tape had this backing on there. Now I'm just releasing that for the sticky side. Once all the sticky part of your adhesive is released, then you can attach that piece of paper that's the backing. And you want to press it down so it's good and sealed. Make sure you really get it stuck to that foam tape so that the glitter and confetti are not exploding out of your card. Are you ready for the reveal? Here is our shaker card. So much fun for any time of year. You could make this project for any holiday, birthday, anniversary, whatever you want. It's a lot of fun for the recipient, and it's a lot of fun for us to make. Thanks for joining me for this winter craft greeting cards for any holiday and any occasion. I'm sure you know what the envelopes are for. You just stick your card in, address it to your loved one, and send it off in the mail.